So this is Charlie. He first came into my life a year and a half ago at Christmas time. He's a Mahalo concert, and I tried him out, loved him, couldn't justify a Christmas gift to my $68 Christmas gift to myself a week before Christmas. So I left him in the store, but he haunted me, and a few days later I went back out to see if I could pick him up. And he had got dropped, and he's got a chunk missing here and a chunk missing there and another one back here somewhere. Couldn't justify $58 for a busted uke, but I went back and I still couldn't justify $53 for a busted uke. And I went back, and every time I went back, I'd tune up 7 ukuleles in the store, and I'd play 2 chords on that one and 3 chords on this one and 6 songs on Charlie. And finally, a year ago this week, Victoria Day weekend, Music Depot advertised liquidation sale. And there he was, $30 with a set of Aquila red strings. He didn't get the reds. He got D'Addario fluorocarbon strings, and he's been wearing them for a year. But it's appropriate that he's my teaching uke because he's got a good strong voice, and it's appropriate he wanted to workshop a song for uke players, and so he came up with this one. Do it again. Of course, that's Happy Birthday, and if you want to look at it, it's G, D, G, more G, a C in there somewhere, another D, a G, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so how do we do that? First of all, you start with your G. I'm going to slow strum through it first. I'm going to just play it without going into any of the fancy chord melody stuff that I do. And we'll see if and I'll try to keep my strums square. I do weird stuff with strums all the time. I never down, up, down, down, up. I don't even know what that means. But I strum from here. Not the ukuleles teacher. Anyway, so yeah, so it's G, D, figure out the next point of it. You go through and you slow strum each chord and find out where the melody note is. So with it, you're holding a G chord to open, and there's your first happy, happy. There's a reason I don't sing. Okay, so your next note is an E. First note is a D, next note is an E, so you can go open E string. That's why when I open the song, I grab an E minor 7 like this rather than grabbing a full G. You can get that from the top string, or you can go to E3. And then you're grabbing a D, and there it is on your E string again. Now you can go open D here, but open E rather. I go up to the 4th on C. And then you need that G again, which you're going to come back. Nice thing about playing the melody on the bottom 3 strings is whether you're a high G or a low G, plays the same on both ukes. Now your next one, there's a high note here. It's a D, it's up there on A5. Okay, I'm just fiddling through here, but that's D, B flat, which you're holding in your G when you're holding the A second fret. When you grab your D, you've got that. At this point you're playing a C chord, so the C is easy enough to get on C3, on A3. So now we're changing around the chords. So we're starting off with the E minor 7. Grab into the G. I do a half strum here, I just catch the bottom 2 strings. And then you grab your D. I could open up the E string, but I rather go up and catch it on C4. That looks like a D7. It's a D/C if you want. It's a D7 grip, because I want to get that C. I guess that's a G/D when you come up to the 5th fret here and get it up here. And then I like a Hawaiian D7 on that instead of that, just do the Hawaiian D7. You put it all together and it sounds like this. There's a lot of half strumming going on there too, as I'm taking just the bottom 2 strings or just the top 2 strings and back and forth. Anyway, have fun with it. It's a song you should know.